There is a moment in every life when silence shatters. A single visceral instant where you look around and realize with undeniable clarity that you are lost in the middle of chaos. It's not just the noise of the world outside, nor the pressure of external circumstances. It runs deeper. It's the silence within yourself that screams for attention. It's the lack of direction, of clear purpose, of internal authority over your own existence. And in that very point, when everything seems to be falling apart, an opportunity arises, one unlike any other, the chance to build from nothing an inner kingdom that does not depend on approval, validation, or immediate results. A kingdom ruled by clarity, focus, and conviction, governed by someone who understands that true power begins from within. Chaos is not your enemy. It is the fertile soil from which greatness emerges. Because only in the initial confusion can new, stronger, more conscious order arise. You do not need to eliminate chaos. You need to master it. Transform turbulence into creative energy, uncertainty into driving force, emptiness into space for construction. Every step forward will be defined not by circumstance, but by the mindset you choose to face them with. Mindset is not just positive thinking or inspirational words. It is the internal operating system that defines how you interpret the world, how you respond to obstacles, and how you shape your goals. And yes, it can be trained, molded, strengthened. The command mindset begins with the acceptance that you are the architect of your reality. No one will hand you the map. No one will tell you exactly what to do. And that is liberating, because if the path doesn't yet exist, then it is yours to forge. But to do so, you must abandon the illusion of safety that comes from conformity. Stop seeking ready-made answers. Stop waiting for permission. Start acting like the person who already commands their own narrative. The command mindset is the courage to question limiting beliefs that were ingrained in you since childhood, to challenge the patterns keeping you stagnant, to recognize that most people live inside an invisible prison called how things have always been done, and to deliberately decide to escape it. That escape begins with belief, not blind faith or naive optimism, but a deep certainty that you possess within yourself the potential to create anything you imagine. Belief is not a passing desire. It is commitment to vision, even when evidence suggests otherwise. It is standing firm while the world tries to shake you. Belief is the bridge between dream and realization. It transforms intention into motion, desire into direction, will into consistent action. And when this belief is nurtured daily, it becomes unshakable, because no one can take from you what you truly believe is possible. But belief without clarity is like a ship without a compass. You may be certain you want to sail, but without knowing where you're headed, each wave will take you somewhere different. Clarity is the secret weapon of great achievers. It is what separates vague desire from concrete goal, what transforms ambition into plan. And this kind of clarity does not come from the outside. It is not found in quick courses, to-do lists, or generic advice. It comes from honest confrontation with yourself, from the courage to ask, what do I really want? What legacy do I want to leave behind? What kind of person must I become to achieve this? These questions don't have easy answers, but it is in them that you'll find the core of your true motivation. And when clarity arrives, it brings vision with it. Vision is not just a bigger dream. It is a vivid, detailed, pulsing future. It is the mental image of your success so real that you already smell it, hear it, feel its emotion before it even happens. Vision is the fuel that keeps the flame burning through the darkest moments. When the journey becomes barren, when doubt whispers at night, vision pulls you forward. It does not allow you to give up, because you've already seen with all your senses what can be achieved. And this vision, constantly nourished, becomes irresistible to you and to the universe itself. Because here enters the most underrated concept in Napoleon Hill's philosophy, purpose. Having a greater purpose is what separates fleeting success from lasting fulfillment. Many chase goals for money, status, or recognition. Few understand that sustainable drive comes from a purpose that transcends ego, something that serves not only you, but the world. A purpose that makes you rise from bed even when tired, that keeps you steady even when failure knocks on your door, that connects you to something far beyond your limitations. This purpose is not discovered. It is chosen, built, refined, and when you find it, everything changes. Decisions become clearer. Sacrifices make sense. Time gains value. But purpose without discipline is like an engine without fuel. Initial motivation may launch you in the right direction, but it's discipline that keeps you there. Discipline is not deprivation. It is not punishment. It is intelligent love for your future self. It is the ability to consistently choose what matters over what is immediate. Discipline is the habit of waking early even when your body begs for more sleep, of refusing distractions when they threaten to smother your productivity, of maintaining rhythm even when inspiration has vanished. And it is this that separates those who start from those who finish, those who dream from those who build. Discipline is the physical translation of your determination. It is tangible proof that you take seriously what you said you wanted. And from discipline arises action, true, consistent, directed action, not frantic activity without direction, not movement for movement's sake, action with purpose. Action based on planning, yet willing to adapt. Action that knows failure is part of the process, but refuses to let it define destiny. Action is what transforms ideas into reality. It is the only real path to any achievement. Because no matter how clear your vision, how strong your belief, or how deep your clarity without action, all remains in the realm of imagination. And it is in action that you test, learn, adjust, evolve. It is through action that you build stronger mental muscles, sharper skills, and unstoppable confidence. But no journey is linear, and that is where gratitude enters. Gratitude is not merely a spiritual exercise. It is a strategic tool of emotional resilience. It is the daily reminder that, even in the middle of the fight, there are valuable things in your life. People who love you, small victories, moments of peace, invisible progress. Gratitude is what keeps your mind centered even when everything seems to fall apart. It prevents you from seeing only what is missing and helps you recognize what you already have. And when you cultivate gratitude with discipline, you create a mindset of abundance, a way of thinking that attracts more reasons to be grateful, because the human mind tends to find what it seeks. And if you search for reasons to be thankful, they appear even on the darkest days. Adaptability is the next frontier, because we live in a world of constant change. Technology advances at absurd speed. Markets shift, relationships evolve. Old dreams die to make room for new ones. And those who insist on rigid plans break against reality. Adaptability is the art of flowing with the unpredictable. It is understanding that the path to success is not a straight line, but a labyrinth. It is accepting that some doors will close, but others, unimaginable ones, will open. Adaptability is not weakness. It is emotional intelligence. It is maturity. It is the wisdom to know when to change strategy without losing sight of the final goal. And yet, despite all this preparation, there will be falls, there will be moments of pain, frustration, disappointment, and that is where resilience steps in. Resilience is not hardening against suffering. It is learning to dance with it, understanding that pain is temporary, but growth is permanent. Resilience is the ability to rise stronger than before, to look at failure and see lessons, not defeat, to take the pieces and build something new. Resilience is what keeps the heart beating, even when everything feels lost. It is the inner voice that says, "This is not over yet. You are not finished." And how do you become resilient? By learning constantly, without pause. Learning is your most powerful resource. It is not just accumulated information, but applied wisdom. It is the ability to extract value from every experience, even the worst. Learning is what allows you to evolve, improve, refine your strategies. It is what gives you an advantage over those who keep repeating the same mistakes. Learning is what turns failures into testimonies. lessons into tools, experience into expertise. And the more you learn, the faster you adapt, the smarter you act, the closer you get to your destiny. All of this mindset, belief, clarity, vision, purpose, discipline, action, gratitude, adaptability, resilience, learning are not isolated concepts. They are parts of a whole. Facets of the same coin called self-mastery. And self-mastery is what enables you to lead your own life with authority, not with arrogance, but with self-awareness, not with obsessive control, but with lucid consciousness. Self-mastery is the ability to govern your thoughts, emotions, habits, and decisions with integrity and intention. It is what gives you power over your own trajectory. And now, in this exact moment, you have a choice. You can continue being a spectator in your own life, waiting for circumstances to change, for someone to motivate you, for time to pass, and perhaps someday something might happen. Or you can take command. Now, today. Choose to be the leader of your story. Understand that chaos is not an obstacle, but the cradle of your own inner kingdom. That every difficulty is an opportunity for strength. That each day is a new chance to build something extraordinary. Because you were not born to follow. You were born to lead, not to imitate, to innovate, not to survive, to thrive. And when you internalize this deeply, viscerally, everything changes. Your posture, your language, your choices, your energy. You become impossible to ignore, irresistibly determined, unshakably focused, relentlessly present. So take a deep breath. Look inward. See chaos not as an enemy, but as an invitation. An invitation to raise an inner kingdom so strong, so well structured, so aligned with your essence, that no external wind could shake it. A kingdom governed by principles, not impulses. By values, not opinions. By vision, not reactivity. This is your moment. Not next year's, not next month's, this one. Now, from chaos comes command. And you, yes, you have the power to command, to govern, to triumph. So go forward. Take control. Build your kingdom. And let the story of your greatness begin today.